What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Young Dub. Just doing a quick little video here. Probably won't be but like a minute or two. But just doing this for the channel. I had kicked it with my buddy over the weekend this past Saturday. He had told me that he was having problems with his amp. It wouldn't power on, and he was ready to send it in for warranty. And I had a Synergy audio amp that I sold him, and we got to hooking things up, and the Synergy came on just fine, but she immediately had gone into protect mode, so we were kind of just going through the system and trying to find out what was going on. And coming to find out, he had a secondary battery in his trunk, and that the cell in that battery was done dealing. So he was ready to send in this amp here for warranty. I basically was like, hey, let me take a look at it and test it out and just take a look and see if anything's good to go. As y'all can see here, I got the little, basically just some rigged up shit that I did. Got my little battery bank, so I was like, just let me power it on and see if I can get it to come on and test it out. And I've cycled it on and off a couple of times as it came on. And, well, it has come on and gone off perfectly fine. So get a close up here. Look at the board. Everything's perfectly fine. The railing's good. MOSFETs look good. The wires look perfect. Caps are in order. No burns on the board at all. So, unfortunately, I'm familiar with amplifier abuse because this is a Kicker DX1000.1 that I abused a while ago. It's out of focus, but like I said, I'm just doing this video quickly, just a little update here. But this right here is the definition of amplifier abuse. There she goes with the focus. So if you're familiar with the Kicker products, as far as their amps, they go down to a 2 ohm load. I ran this at 1 ohm for quite a while, slamming the hell out of it, and you see what happened. She burnt up on me. So that is the definition of amplifier abuse. So you definitely don't want to do that. It's like my man William Gay always says, the user matters, man. So don't do that. You won't be able to warranty that product out. But this here, this is the Skar RP 2000.1D. This is the amp I bought last November. I had sold it to him maybe a month after I had bought it. If y'all remember, I had bought this and was going to run one of these amps per drop in Hertz 12 subwoofer that I had, but the plan changed. So I ended up going with that Twisted Sounds 3.5K, but this was the amp I had bought prior to all that. And like I said, I sold it to him roughly about a month after I purchased it. And I'll get this over here. You can see power and protection. She's power on perfectly fine. So, anytime you're having issues with your equipment, y'all, you kind of just got to go through it, man. It all comes down to it takes power to make power. If you have extra batteries, make sure all the batteries are good to go. Like this here, got the battery bank. Tested all of these with my multimeter, so I know those are good to go. So, pretty much the next steps for him, we'll go all through his system, make sure that all the wires are good to go, batteries are good to go. I'm going to grab my multimeter and test the subwoofers out, make sure that they're reading correctly, and we'll go from there, man. So, basically, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, it's your boy Young Dub. Hit me up, man. I'm out of here.